name is LoeyLane, and I'm so excited to tell you guys about my new podcast, Internet Urban Legends, with my BFF Snitchery.
We deep dive into the darkest corners of the internet to uncover whether some of the most notorious web myths are hoax or whether they're con. Internet Urban Legends, available exclusively on Spotify.
Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Hi, hello. My name is Loey. I have been debating for like days to talk about this here on my channel, and at first I was like, this isn't like a big enough story to make its own video. I should just fit it into something else, but it's something that's so current, and I've gotten several messages about it. You know those planes that leave like the jet trails in the sky that spell out messages, and people like propose with them or tell their significant other that they're pregnant or talk about the lunch that they had that day. Usually it's used for like very harmless and typically quite cute and sweet gestures. But on Saturday, the first message I got about this was from Kate, who is Tiny Moon Princess on Instagram. And they replied to my story that I posted about me like cleaning my shower. And they said, Loey, did you see the stuff about the sky writing in LA today that said, listen carefully, 507, save her. And if you call, it leads to a 911 call that was recorded and basically placed as like the automatic thing that plays when you call this number. And of course, I had not heard anything about it at this point. I was completely blown away. I thought that that was the strangest thing I'd ever heard. And then Kate sent me photos. This was also posted in the subreddit for Los Angeles over on Reddit. A few other people actually messaged me about it. But what I'm most startled with this, yes, it's weird that somebody like wrote this in the text up in the sky. What I'm most concerned about though is the contents of the 911 call. And I'm just gonna let you guys listen for yourself. I wanna put a trigger warning here. There's a lot of panic in this person's voice. They sound pretty freaked out, and it's theorized that they are the victim of like a kidnapping or a human trafficking situation. So viewer discretion advised. The phone number is 507-728-3437, and the screen recording that I had for this call didn't end up working, so I'm just gonna call it again here with you guys. It says that it calls Welcome MN, so Minnesota. Anyway, this is the call.
911 emergency operator 625. What is the address of the emergency? Hello? Is this Emily?
Yes. I just want to talk to you.
Sorry, you called 911. Okay, I'm hanging up.
I'm just out for a drive this meeting, okay?
Is there someone with you?
Uh-huh.
Is the person who would know you called us?
No.
Who do they think you called? Your child?
Yes, sweetie.
Just keep pretending like you're talking to your child, okay? Talk to me like I'm your child.
Oh, no, Mommy's gonna be home soon, okay, sweetie?
Good. I need the color of the car, okay? When I say the red one, say it's fine. Red, blue, white.
It's fine.
White?
Yes.
Is it a car?
No.
Truck?
Man.
Oh, no, just yes or no. Just yes or no answers.
I'm sorry, I have to hang up.
People all across LA were completely freaked out and trying to figure out what this meant, why someone was writing 507 save her in the sky all across Los Angeles, especially when that number leads to like a Minnesota line. To recap here, a woman calls 911 in this recorded call that plays when you call the number that was written in the sky a few days ago in Los Angeles. And the woman calling is describing being in like a white van. She's pretending as if she is talking to her child as to throw off her kidnapper or whoever it might be that's with her. However, we can hear about like a minute into the call, she slips up. The person that's with her takes away the phone. She says, I have to go, and the line goes dead. The only identifying information that we have about the woman calling is that her name is Emily, and that the call, at least the number written in the sky, comes from Welcome, Minnesota. It's deeply disturbing, which is why I'm sure I got so many messages about it. However, by the time that I called the number, I didn't play this part for you guys because I wanted to hang you in suspense for a minute. By the time that I called the number, there was a message at the end that I don't think was there before. At least I'm assuming not, because nobody sending me messages about this said anything about the end of the call that I heard, which was the guilty coming soon.
I'm sorry, I have to hang up.
The Guilty, coming soon on Netflix.
When searching for The Guilty online, we find a tweet from Netflix themselves saying, "Listen carefully. The Guilty, a new film starring Jake Gyllenhaal, is coming October 1st. And I'm gonna play a little bit of this audio just so you guys can tell it's like the same person.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
I don't know.
Give me the phone.
Who's that? Is there someone with you?
It's not identical to the 911 call that we heard on the phone, but I think it's similar enough and the voices are so similar that we can safely determine this is not like a real dangerous situation or someone playing off of this movie or like an ARG surrounding it. It's just promo for this movie. However, I thought it was so fascinating, and I thought it was especially interesting because none of the people who originally messaged me about this mentioned that like line at the very end, you know, the guilty coming soon to Netflix. So it made me think, I wonder how many people called that number, got scared out of their mind, started reporting it, and then I don't know, like maybe Netflix had to add that disclaimer at the end because people were so freaked. I found a lot of people online, more so than just in my messages, saying that they really thought it was some part of an ARG with a very substantially sized budget. It is really good to have closure, and of course it's nice that we know for sure that no one was in danger during this, that everyone is safe, that it is just part of a movie campaign. But I do wish that there was more to talk about here because I find it so fascinating. The idea of this mystery surrounding a phone number in the sky. I am glad that we have like some initial closure, that we don't have to like sit up thinking about it. I definitely have wrapped myself up in an internet mystery or two where I have lost some serious sleep over the situation. So I'm glad that it is a harmless movie promo, but now it makes me want more. Can someone please do an ARG like this? Give me a little crumb of something in the sky of Los Angeles. I would love to deep dive into it. This scared a lot of people enough to leave me some pretty freaked out messages and emails, but I want to thank every single one of you who sent it my way, and I'm glad that we were able to kind of debunk it together. You know, something I want to talk about moving forward, this is a little bit off subject and kind of like a tangent here at the end of this video, but something I want to talk about is the random amount of real life bodies that have been chronicled on TikTok recently. Back in the day, I actually had up a video on my channel. I had 2 videos up on it about the suitcase murders on TikTok, which are very real, but at the time that I did those videos, I didn't think that it was real. I thought it could be a hoax. I thought it could be a conspiracy around the app that was involved. And so I deleted those just out of respect for the victims since it turned into a very real situation, whatever. But since then, there has been this plethora of bizarre crimes chronicled on TikTok. And the reason that I'm bringing this up is because I think that while I love these mysteries with things like the numbers written in the sky, the whole promo for this movie, the potential ARG we all thought it was, it does worry me a bit how desensitized that we're all becoming to horror in a way. Like, isn't it crazy that a major movie corporation would put out a fake but terrifying 911 call written in the sky with 507 save her, that is clearly someone who's been kidnapped and taken into potential human trafficking and all of this stuff? Like, isn't it kind of nuts that that's a thing that we do in 2021? Am I a little bit weird for this? Because I know that horror is entirely what I focus on my channel, and if I'm saying this is a problem, I would of course be contributing to the problem by normalizing it. But it feels a little uncanny valley. Am I overreacting with this? I really want to know what you guys think. Let me know down below. very curious to hear what you all have to say, both about the phone call and about my theory that, I don't know, man, maybe we're becoming a little too desensitized to this stuff, that the first thing that our mind jumps to is, oh, it's a scary story. Oh, it's promo for a movie. I don't know. Before I go, I want to say a really special thank you to my subscriber Eden, who is a member here on my channel. Yes, I am back to doing my member shout outs. I stopped for a while because I was kind of catching up with membership stuff, but I recently did a live stream actually where I did like a reading of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark to my channel members. We had so much fun. The stream is up as a YouTube video for members only here on my channel now if you want to check it out. Thanks once again to Eden so much for being a member, and if you want to be a member, all you have to do is click that little join button. It should be somewhere around the screen. We would love to have you. But for now, I want to thank you so very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you very, very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!